We had no real ambitions for the classification. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today's finish is perfect. Guys, today it's almost totally flat, except for the final stretch. It should come down to a sprint between punches. Have a good stage. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The first intermediate sprint of the day will soon be fought out. The winner will pocket 20 points towards the green jersey. The gap is decreasing. The peloton has not given up.
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race. The break is still not done. It's difficult to escape today. Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute. The riders are approaching the feed zone. They'll then reach the only classified climb before the finishing line.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group. The breakaway is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
Less than 20 kilometers left for the group at the front. We'll have to keep something in reserve if we want to get away in the final kilometers. The front of the race passes the 10-kilometer marker. Another 4 kilometers before starting the final climb.
Okay, we'll relay flat out. Okay, we'll consume a feed.
Only 2 kilometers left. The red pennant is in sight. Another kilometre of climbing for the front of the race. He's trying to get out. Watch out!
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can say that he's in, he will climb.
This result is clearly not up to my expectations. It isn't It's the final stage, guys. The profile is... It really is a stage to forget. We had the means to be amongst them. Hi guys, welcome to the briefing for this first stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and without any difficulties, but
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Evelyn for this first stage of Paris-Nice. As is often the case during the first stages of the Race of the Sun, close attention will be paid to the weather and the wind that, in the event of a Borgia, could catch some of the favourites for final victory off their guard.
You've got a loop to be covered 3 times today, guys. The wind is weak at the moment, but on the second and third laps, it could blow stronger. I'll keep you posted on the risk of orders. Have a good stage.
The brake still isn't done. They're stepping on the pedal of the front of the peloton.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. Watch out. You're not going to be able to attack for much longer. You've got 1 minute 30 over the peloton. It turned out to be a good move.
A track specialist who's won several world champion Omnium titles, it is no surprise that Benjamin Thomas shines in time trial races. He notably won the French Championship in 2019.
Well, on flat stages, that's not where you see the most drama. You can accelerate forward if you think that nothing important will happen.
The climbs that count towards the polka dot jersey classification only earn points on the second and third laps. The 2 intermediate sprints of this stage are contested on the finishing line in Mont. It offers a chance to check out the terrain before an eventual bunched finish.
You've won the intermediate sprint. Well done. Watch out, lads. The wind has picked up. As you leave Bonnier-sur-Seine, the road is exposed, so there could be borders. Move up to the front. Okay. Consumer feed. You are 2 kilometers from the top.
The front of the race has arrived at the 2 climbs that count towards the mountains classification. An opportunity to glean some points for those attempting to pull on the first polka dot jersey of this race.
first over the top of the climb. That's good.
Allez les gars, courage!
Watch out. You're not going to be able to attack for much longer. You've won the intermediate sprint. Well done. Watch out, guys. Just like earlier on, the road will be exposed. The wind seems to be stronger, so it could cause problems. Essentially, you're the fastest of the group in a sprint.
Last time checked with a breakaway, 1 minute. The peloton is 1 minute away.
You have 30 seconds on the peloton.
The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers.
You are 2 kilometers from the top. You're not doing your share of the work, and so the others no longer want to ride. Anyway, we're into the final kilometers. We can forget any ideas of cooperation.
Continuez comme ça.
Allez les gars, courage! Allez les gars, courage!
Okay, so give me time to move up a bit. I'm not well placed.
The men at the front are at the foot of the final climb. Does anyone have anything left to be able to go on the attack? It's the summit for the men of the front. Now it's downhill to the finishing line in Mantes-la-Ville.
Here's the positions over the last climb.
He's accelerating. With less than 3 kilometers to go, the final sprint is taking shape. The lead-out men are in place, and the sprinters will soon move into action. He's accelerating. The red pennant. The sprint is on. Today's victory is for a sprinter.
A few minutes ago, we can say that he's amongst the lead. He's in sparkling.
Well done, lads. You pulled off a great performance today, getting into the top. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and without any difficulty.
Hello and welcome to all. On this second stage of Paris-Nice, the wind could once more play a leading role. It's likely that the peloton could split into several groups on the sections of the road to Châteauroux that are open to the elements. That could result in some leaders being absent at the finish. 1.5 minutes for the breakaway. It might just work.
Collective fall. It may create gaps. On flat stages, that's not where you see the most drama. You can accelerate forward if you think that nothing important will happen. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race. Collective fall. It may create gaps.
We're approaching the halfway stage, and the riders are readying themselves for the first intermediate sprint.
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily.
The breakaway is losing ground.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Last time check with the breakaway, 1 minute.
The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
Looks like the breakaway still has some gas left. It's still able to widen the gap. For the front of the race, it's time to get ready for the second intermediate sprint. 20 points to the first.
The wind is still blowing strong. Stay well placed. Now it's straight, all the way to Chateau Roux.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Less than 20 kilometers left for the stage leader.
He's the new leader of the overall youth standings.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
The leader was in danger, but he's once again leading the overall standings.
Okay, we'll consume a feed.
Continuez comme ça.
He's in trouble. It's not sure that he'll be there for the sprint.
Continue comme ça.
Ouais.
Allez les gars.
Allez les gars. Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
We're 15 kilometers from the finish for the peloton.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
There are 10 kilometres left before the finish.
Watch the demeanor of the other sprinters to know when to launch your sprint. If you start too soon, you will be unable to continue your effort to the line. If you start too late, you will not have time to work your way to the front.
Understood. We'll stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens. Understood. We'll stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens.
Just 5 more kilometers. Get ready to sprint. We need to score points for the green jersey. Guys, the final straight is 1.5 kilometers long. It's a wide road, so it's perfect for a sprint.
There's movement at the head of the peloton. Bunched peloton. The red pennant is in sight for the front of the race. Last kilometre. He's accelerating.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's in spark. He will climb onto. We can say that he's amongst the lead.
Well done, lads. You pulled off a great performance today, getting into the top. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it harbours no particular difficulties.
Hello and welcome to all. The road from Nevers to Saint-Amand-Montrond is as flat as it is monotonous. Despite the presence of a few short climbs on the 4 laps around the finishing line, this stage looks promised to a sprinter.
Guys, the final stretch is a bit strange. Once you're at Saint-Amand-Montrond, there'll be 4 laps to do before the finishing line, but all the laps aren't the same. I'll give you the details when we get there.
The peloton Has caught up. There's no more escapees. The brake still isn't done. They're stepping on the pedal at the front of the peloton. The peloton has just joined up with a breakaway.
Allez les gars, courage!
Watch out. You're not going to be able to attack for much longer. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Attack at the head of the peloton. The peloton has caught up.
On est avec toi! Courage!
Counter-attack attempt.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Continuez comme ça. Allez les gars. Allez les gars. Allez les gars. Courage.
Bunched peloton.
You've got to ride, guys, if you want a chance of a sprint victory. The others are fed up because you're not making enough effort. They'll no doubt try and drop you. You're the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway.
The peloton has caught up. There's no more escapees. The peloton has just joined up with a breakaway.
There are riders in trouble behind. They should be able to catch up if the tempo drops. You're coming to an exposed zone, guys, and the wind has picked up since the start. Watch out for attempts at borders. Stay up front. Watch out. You're not going to be able to keep up this pace for very long. You risk a blow-up. constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
The riders are approaching the feed zone. Last time check with the breakaway, 1 minute.
On flat stages, that's not where you see the most drama. You can accelerate forward if you think that nothing important will happen.
The front of the race is on to the first King of the Mountains climb, the Côte de Gros Chêne. The riders will have to make their way up it 3 times today.
Guys, you will now return towards Saint-Amand-Venton and cross the finishing line. Then you do the same lap again with the same climb.
The first riders are crossing the finishing line for the first time. They've got 3 laps to do and as many passages over the finishing line.
You'll return once again to the finishing line to contest the intermediate sprint, guys. However, then you go off on a different lap.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. The riders are onto the penultimate lap on the route. A lap that's a bit different, but which also includes a 4th category climb.
We're professional. Leaders, come on, keep at it. You are 2 kilometers from the top. You're the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway. Guys, the final lap is like the first with the Côte de Gros Chêne. You know what to expect in the closing stretch. Good luck. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
Five kilometers for the breakaway. It'll be tight for the stage victory. He's in trouble. It's not sure that he'll be there for the sprint.
bunched peloton. Teams are organising for the final showdown. The sprinters are primed. There will soon be burning rubber. The red pennant is in sight for the front of the race.
This stage is his. We can say.
We were aiming for a top 10 place on this stage, and we failed. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for... We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. The least that can... Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. It's mountainous today. It's neither high mountain nor...
Hello and welcome to all. This Paris-Nice is entering a new phase. The long, straight roads and the risk of borders are behind us. The route will now take to more irregular and restless roads that will surely allow the punchers and the climbers to benefit from the situation.
Guys, the route isn't demanding enough for the favourites to fight it out, and the closing stretch is too challenging for the sprinters. It might be worth a shot at the breakaway for the badly ranked riders. Have a good stage. Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy to attack. The head of the virtual overall standings is ours. But don't get carried away. The stage is still long. The peloton is starting to ride behind you. It looks like he doesn't want yet another rider at the head of the race. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
And it's off for the ascent of the Croix de Chauburet, a 10-kilometre climb. The riders will just go over the top today, but the Croix de Chauburet has already welcomed the finish of a Paris-Nice stage. It was back in 2015. And it was the recent retiree, Richie Porte, who claimed victory.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien. Allez, allez les gars. Allez, allez, allez les gars, courage. Bravo les gars.
You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. New leader for the climber standings. It's not a problem because it stays in the team. You're the biggest threat to the yellow jersey at the front of the race. Given that there's not much happening, lads, I think that I could follow you on a bike. At least now that there's some downhill. You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy to attack. You've won the intermediate sprint. Well done.
bonk bag is coming up for the men in front. The men at the front are now beginning the ascent of the Côte de Saint-Romain-de-l'Est. Just over 6 kilometers, and it carries a second category later.
You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. Took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points.
The next difficulty is listed as third category. There will be 2 and 1 point scored for the polka dot jersey classification.
His teammates are riding to protect the jersey.
Allez, on lâche rien. Allez, vas-y. Allez, on lâche rien. Bravo. Allez, on attaque, allez, on se bouge.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
Okay, I'll do my best for the general classification.
Here's the final classified climb of the day, the Col de la Mure. With an average gradient of 8%, the strong men should thin out the breakaway.
allez, allez-y, foncez, foncez.
Allez les gars, courage.
Allez les gars, courage.
Les gars,
Bravo les gars. Courage, continue.
comme ça.
Wow.
Bravo les gars, allez-y, allez-y. Bravo, courage, continue. C'est sérieux, allez.
Bravo les gars. Les gars,
The first rider to the top will score 10 more points towards the climber standings.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Allez les gars, allez, allez, allez. On continue les gars, on continue les gars. Lâchez rien.
allez les gars, continuez comme ça. Continuez comme ça.
Okay, we'll consume a feed.
The lone rider goes over the top for the Col de la Mure.
We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up. Reduce speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall. He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
Allez, allez. Bravo. Comme ça. Courage.
He's got his teammates riding because a rider who's dangerous for the stage victory has broken away.
There's still 20 kilometres left in the race. Within that, the second intermediate sprint and a short climb before the finish in Saint-Sauveur-de-Montagu.
Bravo. Allez, allez, allez. Allez, plus vite. Allez.
Allez,
Allez, on y va, on y va, on y va. Allez, on lâche rien. Allez, on attaque.
The head of the race has finished with the Col de la Mure descent. A final climb that doesn't count towards the mountain's classification is still on the menu. Almost 7 kilometres uphill before dropping down towards the finishing post.
Courage, on continue. Plus vite.
Keep it up! You should go to the top of the point standings at the intermediate sprint.
courage, on continue.
The intermediate sprint is approaching, but there is little chance that the candidates for the green jersey will be able to score points at this stage of the race.
You're coming to the intermediate sprint. You're 1 minute 30 ahead of the group with the favorites. The group with the favorites is 1 minute away.
Allez, on attaque, allez, on se bouge. Allez, on y va.
The leader was in danger, but he's once again leading the overall standings.
Allez, 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 fonce, 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 fonce. Allez, vas-y, continue, continue.
You've won the intermediate sprint. Well done. You have 30 seconds lead on the yellow jersey.
1 kilometre from the summit, and one man has managed to get away on his own. He's going to have to go all out on the descent, as his pursuers are at less than 30 seconds behind.
Allez, plus vite.
There are 10 kilometres left before the finish. Acceleration at the front of the peloton. No falling asleep. At 5 kilometres from the finish, it looks like we're heading towards a sprint for stage victory.
Allez les gars, courage! Bravo les gars!
Continuez comme ça.
Allez les gars! Courage, on continue!
Allez, allez,
Continue, allez, continue comme ça! Allez, continue comme ça!
Here comes the red pennant.
Allez les gars, courage!
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy to attack. The green jersey will not change any more today. The leader is ahead by enough points.
He is all smiles as he's in sparkling. He will climb onto the podium. He tops the standings and he's in sparkling form.
Great, guys! I wasn't expecting anything from this stage, and you bring home a podium place? Well done to you all! Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. Today's route is hilly and a leg breaker. Perfect for attacking, which should suit the punchers, and an opportunity to lead the general classification. Even if the stage isn't really within our scope, you've got to stay vigilant for the general classification. Good race to you all! Great, guys! I wasn't expecting anything from this stage, and you bring home a podium place? Well done to you! Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. The profile is special, with one... We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. The least that can be said is you didn't prove me wrong. It's the final stage, guys. It's mountainous. Well done, lads. You rode a very good stage, finishing in the top 10, even though the stage... Hi, guys. Welcome to the briefing for this... We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. The least that could... Hi, guys. Let's start... We really messed up this stage. We were aiming for a stage... It's the final stage, guys. Well done, guys. We're where we should be. We were aiming for a top 10 spot, and you...